Welcome all Queensland Rogues owners. This is Hot Spring Gold, and this is the man, the maestro, Chrissy Munce, who is in charge of the fortunes of Hot Spring Gold. Geez, Chrissy, he looks well.
He's good. No, he's really well. He's had one run back from a spell up and down on the poly track, which we weren't sure how he'd handle, but he ran on really well. And I've got to say, since then he's improved nicely. His work's been sharp, and I think he's pretty fit going to the races on Wednesday.
Yeah. What about his racing style? What sort of racing style around Doomben do you think?
Yeah, well, look, unfortunately, he's going to be a back marker. He's not a speed horse. You're not going to sing him in the first two or three, but you know he'll travel sort of midfield, just off midfield in the run. And you know, if Larry can sort of extricate him into the right part of the track, I'd expect him hitting the line pretty strongly. So I suppose we've got the rail out 10 metres to contend with, but you know, take that out of the equation, and I think he'll certainly hit the line strong.
He's an athletic horse, isn't he?
Lovely horse.
He's a good type.
Yeah, and he's really good nature. He's a lovely horse to do anything with and handle, and he's pretty bright and happy with himself.
Beautiful. It'd be a nice one for the Queensland Rogues, because he's sort of like, we tried to get him going, and then all the weather and Mother Nature wasn't so kind to us, so it's been a bit of stop-start, but this has been a nice, smooth preparation, this one. Yeah?
This prep's been much better. Yeah, you know, like the weather's taken up, which I'm pleased to know, and we've certainly realised he's much better on top of the ground.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm sure on an even track there Wednesday, he'll be in the finish there somewhere.
And mate, just as a trainer, I guess a new horse comes to your stable. It takes you, even with your experience, a little while to sort of work a horse out.
Yeah, well, that's right. I mean, we still don't know whether he's just a horse that likes the sprint races where they go quick, or whether he will get out to a mile later on, or his actual pattern of racing. But you know, I think we're getting there with him, and I think this preparation we'll learn a lot more about him. And as I say, I'm sure Wednesday he'll race very well for us.
Good on you, mate. Thanks for looking after him.
Pleasure.
There he goes. Hot Spring Gold.